If music be the food of love, play on! Give me excess of it, that surfeiting. The appetite may sicken and so die. Enough, no more. 'Tis not so sweet as it was before.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What curio?
The heart!
Why, so do I. The noblest that I have. When my eyes did see Olivia first, heard the air of pestilence. That instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires, as fell and cruel hounds, e'er since pursue me. What news from her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years heat, shall not behold her face out of view. But like a cloistress she will veiled walk, and more towards the day her my descending bride. All this to see the brothers dead love, which will be fresh love, sad memories.
She has a heart of that fine frame to pay this debt of love but to a brother. Away before me, to sweet beds of flowers. Love thoughts lie rich when canopied in bowers.
Will you stay no longer? Nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no.
Let me know of you whither you are bound.
If sooth, sir, my determined voyage is mere extravagancy. But I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you would not extort from me that I am willing to keep in. And therefore it charges me in manners the rather to express myself. You must know of me then, Antonio. My name is Sebastian. My father was that Sebastian of Mesne whom I know you have heard of. You had in myself and a sister, both born in an hour. Had the heavens been pleased would we have so entered. But you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you took me to the brink of the sea, was my sister drowned.
Oh, alas, the day!
A lady, sir, though it said she might resemble you, was of many accounted beautiful and bore a mind that envy could not but call fair. Alas, sir, she is drowned with salt water, and though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Oh, pardon me, sir, your poor entertainment.
Good Antonio, forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, then let me be your servant.
I will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered. Desire it not. Fare you well at once, my bosom is forever full of kindness. And though I am yet so near the manners of my mother, and upon least occasion more mine eyes will tell tales. I am bound to come to see those court. Farewell.
Oh, the goodness of all the gods go with me. I have many enemies in the Signor's court, else would I very shortly see thee there. Though, come what may, oh, I do adore thee so, that danger shall seem sport, and I shall go.
The town continues his favours towards you, Cesario. You are likely to be much advanced. We have known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
Is he inconstant, sir, in his favours?
No, leave me.
I thank you. Here comes the Count.
Who saw Cesario, ho?
On your attendance, my lord, here.
Thou knowest no less at all. I have unclosed for thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, be clamorous, and leap all civil bounds, rather make unprofited return.
As it is spoke, she never will admit me.
Oh, then, unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my sweet fame. She will attend it better in thy youth.
I think not so, my lord.
Fear not, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy days. Say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all is semblance of a woman's part. Prosper in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet a baleful strife. Whoever I woo, myself would be his wife.
Madam! There is a pity a young gentleman much desires to speak.
From the Count Orsino, is it? Who of my people hold him in delay? Oh, fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madmen. Fie on him. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not disposed. What will you visit? By my honour, what is he at the gate, cousin?
The gentleman!
A gentleman? What gentleman?
There's a gentleman here. A plague of these pickled herring.
Cousin, how have you come so early by
Literary? I defy literary. There's one at the gate.
Aye, marry, what is he?
Let him be the devil, and he will, I care not. Give me faith, say I. Well, it's all one.
Like a drowned man, a fool, and a madman. The first draught of our peace makes him a fool, the second mads him, and the third drowns him. Go fetch the coroner and let him sit in my cars while he's in this verge with you. He's drowned, go look after him. He is but mad yet, Madonna, and so the fool shall look to the madman. What ho, Malvolio?
Madam, yon fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. It takes on him to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were sick. Seems to have a full knowledge of that also, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, my lady, is forfeited against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so, and he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post. Like he'll be the supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind.
What manner of man?
A very ill manner. You speak with him, will you or no?
Of what personage and years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. He's very well-favoured and speaks rather shrewishly. One would say his mother's milk was scarce out of him.
Well, let him approach. Call him my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman, my lady, call.
Come, give me my veil. And throw it over my face. We'll once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The honourable lady of the house, which is she?
Speak to me, for I shall answer for her.
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. Pray you tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say little more than I've studied, and that question's out of my part. Good gentle one, give me modest assurance that you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart, and yet by the fangs of malice I swear I am not that I claim. Are you the lady of the house?
I am.
Then I will on with my speech in your praise and show you the heart of my message.
Oh, come to what is important, and I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
'Tis the more like to be feigned. I pray you, keep it in. I heard you were saucy at Reigate, and allowed you to approach rather to marvel at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. It is not that time of moon with me to make one in so skipping a dialogue.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good Swabber, I'm here to hull a little longer. Some mollification for your giant, sweet lady. Tell me your mind, I'm a messenger.
Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? And what would you?
Rudeness that had appeared in me, I had learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhood. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us the room alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady.
A comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Wherein lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom! In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method, in the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You're now out of your text, but we will draw back the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir, such a one was I this present. Is not well done.
Excellently done. If God did all, lady, you are the foolish alive, if you will lead the graces to the grave and leave the world no problem.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out diverse schedules of my beauty and every particle and utensil labelled to my will as item 2 lips, indifferent red, item 2 grey eyes with lids to them, item 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Will you sit hither to praise me? I see what you are. You are too proud. What?
If you are the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Oh, such love could not be recompensed, though you were crowned the non-power of beauty. How does he love you? With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, and sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago. Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more. Unless, perchance, you come again. Fare thee well. I thank thee for thy pains. Spend this for me.
I am no field post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love maketh heart of flint that you shall love, and let your fervour, like my master's, be placed in contempt. Farewell, fair cruelty.
Thy tongue, thy voice, thy limbs, actions, and spirit do give thee fivefold labour. Not so fast, soft, soft, unless the master were the man. How now, even so quickly may one catch the plague? Methinks I do feel these youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eye. Well, let it be. What ho, my value?
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this ring behind him. Would I or not tell him I'll none of it? Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with hopes, I am not for him. If that the lord will come this way tomorrow, I'll give him reason to it. Hie thee, Malvolio.
Madam, I will.
I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy force, ourselves we do not owe, for what is decreed must be, and be this so.
Were you not now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, on a moderate pace, I have since arrived, but
She retires this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me the pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a more desperate assurance that she will none of him. And one thing more, that you never be so hardy as to come again in his affairs, unless it should be to report the taking of it. So,
She took the ring of me. I'll none of it.
come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and it is her will that it is so. Return! If it's worth keeping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, let it be his who finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady?
fortune forbid, my outside hath not charmed her. She loves me. Sure, the cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. How will this turn out? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fondest much on him, yet she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's luck. As I am woman, now alas the day will thriftless sigh shall poor Olivia breathe. O time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
Here comes the full faith. Come on, let's have a song.
Would you have a love song or a song of good life?
A love song. A love song. Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stay and hear your true love's coming, that can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweeting, journey's ending, now that's meeting. Every voice but sound of north.
Keep here. If my lady has not called up her steward Malvolio and bid him turn out the doors, never trust me.
My ladies Aquitaine, we are politicians. Malvolio's a pepper Ramsay, and merry men be we. Am not I consanguineous? Am I not of the blood? Tilly Valley lady, the dwells a man in Babylon. Lady, lady.
By my troth, said Toby, you must come in earlier on nights. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exception to your ill hours. In the modest limits of the way.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes be good enough to drink in, and be these boots too, and they be not, let them hang themselves in their own straps.
That quaffing and drinking will undo. I heard my lady talk of it only yesterday, and of a foolish knight who said the other night you heard of her.
Who, Sir Andrew Aitchik?
Aye.
Why, he's as tall a man as any's in Illyria.
What's that, Fergus?
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, does he have a year in all of these ducats? He's a fool.
Fie that you'll say so. He plays on the vile gamboys and speaks 3 or 4 languages word for word without a book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed, almost natural. For besides that, he's a great. 'Tis thought amongst the prudence that he did have a gift. Great.
By this hand, they are scoundrels and subtractors that say so. Who are they?
They that had more. He's drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking healths to my niece. I'll drink to her as long as there is passage in my throat and drink in Illyria. He's a coward and a cloisterel that will not drink to her till his brain turns on the toe like a parish top. What wench, speak of the devil, for here comes Sir Andrew Agueface.
Sir Toby Belch, how now, Sir Toby Belch?
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair crew.
My masters, are you mad? Or what are you? Have you no wit, manners, no honesty, but to gabble like tinkerers at this time of night? Do you make an alehouse out of my lady's house? That he squeak out your cosiest catch without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no respect of place, persons, or time in you?
We did keep time, sir, in our catches. Snack up!
Sir Toby, I must be browned with you. Although my lady harbours you as her kinsman, she's nothing allied to your disorders. You're more than welcome to the house if you can separate yourself and your misdemeanors. If not, it would please you to take leave. My lady is more than happy to bid you farewell.
Art any more than a steward? Dost thou think, because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale,
Yes, and by St. John, ginger shall be hot in the mouth too.
Ah, to the right. Go, sir. Rub your chain with crumbs. The stoup of wine, Maria.
Mistress Mary, if you praise my lady's favour at anything higher than contempt, do not give means to this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Go, shake your ears.
For as good a deed as to drink when a man's a hungry, to challenge in the field, and then to break promise with him and make a fool of him.
Do it, knight. I'll write thee a challenge, or bear thy indignation by word of mouth.
Sweet city, be patient for tonight. For Monsieur Malvolio. Let me alone. I'll make him a common recreation. I know I can do it.
Possess us. Tell us something of him.
Sometimes he is a kind of Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'd beat him like a dog.
What, for being a Puritan? Thy exquisite reason, dear knight.
Well, I have no exquisite reason for it, but I have reason good enough.
The devil a Puritan that he is, or anything, constantly, but a time pleaser, an affectioned ass, the best persuaded of himself, so grand as he thinks, in excellencies, that it is his grant of faith that all that look on him love him. And on that vice in him shall I then find judgment.
What wilt thou do?
I shall grant him in his way some obscure epistles of love, which he shall find in himself most feelingly personal. I can write very like my lady Elise.
Excellent. I smell a device.
I have tin miners too.
He will think by the letters that thou wilt drop that they come from my niece, and that she's in love with him.
Oh, 'twill be admirable.
I'll promise you
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too.
Malvolio's coming down the street. Yonder in the sun, shadow this past half hour. Observe him for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make him contemplative idiot of him. Close in the name of jesting. Lie thou there. For here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
'Tis but fortune. Always fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me. I've had herself come thus near that, should she fancy, be someone of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else who follows her. But what should I think?
Here's an overweening rogue.
Oh, peace! Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. How he jets under his advanced plumes.
Slight, I could so beat the rogue.
Peace, I say! To be Count Malvolio.
Rogue!
Pistol him! Pistol him!
Peace! Calling my altars about me in some branch velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I've left Olivia.
Fire and brimstone!
Peace, now! And then, to drop the humour of state and after mere travel of regard, tell them I know my places, they should do theirs. For to my kinsman, Toby,
Oh, peace!
servant of my people, make out for him. I frown the while, perhaps wind up watch. or play with some rich jewel. Toby approaches. Cats is there to me. Souls fellow live.
Though our silence be drawn from us with cars, yet peace!
I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control, saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your niece, give me this prerogative of speech. What? What? You must amend your drunkenness.
Out, scab!
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warned you.
Sir Andrew.
I knew it was me. Many do call me fool.
What employment have we here? Oh, my life, this is my lady's hand. The unknown beloved, this and my good wishes. The very phrases. To whom should this be?
His wins him liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know. What follows? The numbers also. No man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolia, I may command where I adore. But she may command me, I serve her. She's my lady. There's no obstruction in this, is evident to any formal capacity. If this should fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them.
What dish of poison has she dressed him?
Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, they shall see thee ever cross-gartered. I say, remember, go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell, she that would alter services with thee, the fortunate and happy. Daylight and champagne discovers not more. I will be open, I will be proud, I will baffle Sir Toby and I will wash off his gross acquaintance for every reason excites to this. That my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late, and she did praise my legs being cross-gartered. And in this, she manifests herself to my love. I thank my stars. I am happy. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. Be praised, yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose, but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Therefore, in my presence, still smile. Dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I will smile. I would do what thou ever wilt have of me.
I would not give my part of this sport for a pension of thousands to be paid from the soffit.
I could marry this wench for this device.
So could I, too.
Ah, here comes my noble contractor.
Wilt thou set thy foot on my neck?
Or on mine either.
Shall I play my freedom a traitorship and become thy bond slave?
Or I either.
Why, thou hast put him in such a dream that when the image of it keeps him, he must run mad.
Never say true, does it work?
Like I could be hiding the midwife.
You will see the fruits of this sport. Mark his first approach towards my lady. He will come to her in yellow, and 'tis a colour she abhors, and cross-gartered, 'tis a fashion she detests, And you should smile at me, being addicted to a melancholy as she is. It cannot be turned into a notable pretence.
To the gates of Tartar, thou most excellent devil of wit!
I'll make one too!
No, indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool, sir, till she be married. And fools are as like husbands as pilchards are to herrings. The husband's the bigger. I am indeed not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at the Count Orsino's.
Foolery, sir, does walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I would be sorry, sir, but the fool should be as oft with your master as with my mistress. I thought I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, and thou pass upon me. I'll no more with thee. Hold, there's expenses for thee.
Now, Joe, in his next commodity of hair, send thee a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell thee I'm almost sick for one, though I would not have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady within?
My lady is within, sir. I will construe to them whence you come, who you are, and what you would are out of my welkin. I might say element, but the word is overworn.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool, and to do that well craves a kind of wit. He must observe their mood on whom he jests, the quality of person and the time, and, like the haggard, check at every feather that comes before his eye. This is a practice as full of labour as a wise man's art, for folly that he wisely shows is fit. Yet, wise men, folly falling, right think their wit.
God save you, gentlemen!
And you, sir?
Dieu vous garde, monsieur.
Et vous aussi, votre serviture.
I hope, sir, you are, and I am yours.
Will you encounter the house? My niece desires to see you, if your trade be to her.
I am bound to your niece, sir. I mean, she is the list of my voyage. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
Your servant to the Count Orsino, you.
And he is yours, and his love needs yours. Your servant's servant is your servant.
Give me leave, I beseech you. I beg you never speak again of him. But were you to undertake another suit, I had rather hear you to solicit that than music from the spheres.
Good madam.
I pray, I did after our last enchantment send a ring in chase of you. Tell me, have you not set mine honour at the stake and baited it with all the unmuzzled thoughts that tyrannous hearts can think? So, let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
Well, that's a degree to love.
No, not a prize, but is a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Well, methinks 'tis time to smile again. The clock upbraids me with a waste of time. Be not afraid, good youth, I will not have you. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward home. You'll nothing, madam, to my lord by me.
Stay, I prithee, tell me what thou thinkst of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I am, then I think the same of you.
Then think you right. I am not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? For now I am your fool.
Oh, Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by matehood, honour, truth, and everything, I love thee so that maugre all my pride, nor wit nor reason can my passion hide.
By innocence I swear, and by my views, I have one bosom, one heart, and one truth. And that no woman has, nor never none, shall mistress be of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good madam. Nevermore will I my master's tears to you deplore. Yet, come again, for thou may perhaps move this heart which now abhors to like his love.
No, Faith, I'll not stay a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear Venom, give thy reason.
Mary, I saw your niece do more favours to the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard.
Did she see thee the while, old boy? Tell me that.
As plain as I see you now.
This was a great argument of love in her toward you.
It's like, will you make an ass of me?
She did show favour to the youth, in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awaken your dormouse valor, to strike fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her with some excellent jest. Fire new from the mint, you would have banged the youth into dumbness. This was looked for at your hand, and this was balked. The double guilt of this opportunity you let time wash off. And now you do sail into the north of my lady's opinion, where you will hang like an icicle off a Dutchman's beard. Unless you do so redeem it by some laudable attempt at either valor or policy.
And be anyway, it will be with valor. Policy I hate.
Why then, build me thy fortunes upon the basis of valor. Challenge me, the Count's youth, to fight with me. Hurt him in 11 places. My lady will take note of it, and assure thyself there is no love broker in the world can more prevail in man's commendation with woman than report of valor.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me challenge to him?
Go, ride it in a martial hand, first and brief. 'Tis no matter how witty, so long it be full of invention, taunting, the license of ink. Let there be gall enough in thy ink, though thou write with a goose pen about it.
Where shall I find you?
We'll call on thee. Go!
This is a dear mannequin to you, Sir Toby.
He's been dear to me, lad, some 2,000 strong or so.
Why, we shall have a rare letter from him. But you'll not deliver it?
Never trust me then, and by all means stone the youth to an answer. Look where the youngest men of 9 come.
If you desire to speak, and will lock yourself into stitches, follow me. Your Malvolio is turned heathen. There is no Christian that means to be saved by believing rightly can ever believe such impossible passages of Prostus. He's in yellow stockings.
And cross-guard!
Like a penitent at the school and the church, he does obey every word to the letter I put down for the training. Smile his face into more lines than is in the new map of your Wencation of the Indies. You have not seen such a thing as this? I can hardly forbear her visit him. I know my lady will strike him, and if she does, smile.
Oh, come, bring us where he is!
What's to do? Shall we see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, sir. Best first go see your lodging.
I am not weary of tonight. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes. Memorial. Hey, do now, Miss City.
Would you pardon me? I do not without danger walk these streets. Once in a sea fight against the Count, his galleys, I did fun service. Of such note indeed, that were I taken here, it would scarce be answered.
Be like you slew a great number of his people.
The offence is not of such a bloody nature, albeit the quality of the time and quarrel might well have given us a bloody argument. It might have since been repaid and answered if we took from them, which, for traffic's sake, most of our city did. Only myself stood out, for which, if I be lapsed in this place, I shall pay dear. It does not fit me. Come, sir, here's my purse. In the south suburbs of the Elephant is best to lodge. I will speak our diet, whilst ye beguile the time and feed your knowledge with viewing at the town. There shall you, have me.
Why are your purse?
Haply I shall light upon some toy you have desired to purchase. And your store, I think, is not for idle markets, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the elephant.
I do remember.
I have sent after him, he says he'll come. How shall I feast him? What bestow of him for you is more of more. There you are. He is sad and civil and suits well for a servant of mine.
He's coming, but in very strange manner.
Why? What's the matter? Does he rave?
No, he does sort of swear. Your ladyship would best to have some guard about you if he comes. The short man is...
Well, go call him hither. I am as mad as he, if sad and merry equal madness be. How now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady!
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad, lady! I could be sad. This does make some obstruction in the blood, this cross-guard ring, but what of that?
Why, how dost thou, man? What is the matter with thee?
Oh, black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did reach his hand, and commands shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
Yeah, lady, yes,
Heaven restore thee. Why dost thou smile so? How do you, Malvolio?
Why, at your request, madam. Yes, Nightingale's answer doors.
Why me? For my lady with this ridiculous boldness?
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great. Some achieve greatness.
What sayest thou?
Some have greatness thrust upon them. Remember, commended thy yellow stockings.
Thy yellow
I wish to
stockings,
see thee ever cross-guard.
cross-gartered.
I say, remember, go to. Thou art made, if so like to do so.
Am I maid?
If not, let me see thee a servant still.
Why, this is very midsummer madness.
Madam, the young gentleman of the Candlestinos has returned. I could hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
Tell him I'll come to him. Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where is my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have a special
Do you come near me now? No worse man than Sir Toby to look at me. She sends him on purpose, that I may appear stubborn to him. What can be said? Nothing can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Well, Jove, not I is the Jew of this, and he is to be thanked.
Which way is he? In the name of sanctity, if all the devils of hell be drawn up in little, and Legion himself possessed him, yet I'll speak to him.
He is. How is't with you, sir? How is't with you, man?
Go off, I discard you. Let me enjoy my private, go off.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did I not tell you? Sir Toby, my lady prays you to have a care of him.
Does she so?
Prithee, we must deal gently with him. How do you, Malvolio? How is it with you? What man? Defy the devil! Consider, he's an enemy to mankind!
You do not know what you say.
Lord, you! He speaks in of the devil! How he takes it to heart! Pray God he be not
Bewitched?
Carry his water to the wise woman.
Marriage shall be done tomorrow if I live, for my lady would not lose him for more than our say.
How now, mistress?
Oh, Lord.
Prithee, do you not see you move him? Let me alone with him.
No way but gentleness. Gently, gently. The fiend is rough and will not be roughly used.
How now, my poor cock? How dost thou chock? I pity, come with me.
What man? 'Tis not for gravity to play at cherry pit with Satan. Hang him, foul collier.
Get him to say his prayers, Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
My prayers, miss!
No, I warrant you, not hear of godliness.
Go, hang yourselves all! You are idle, shallow things, and I am not of your element. You shall no more hereafter.
Is it possible?
Why, if this were played upon a stage now, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
His very genius hath taken the infection of the device.
Why, we shall make him mad indeed.
My niece is already of the opinion he's mad. We may carry it thus for our pleasure and his peace. But see.
Why, more matter for a May morning.
Here's the challenge. Read it. Lord, there's a bit of green pepper in it.
It's so saucy.
Aye. Yes.
Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Wonder not, nor admire not in thy mind why I do call thee so, for I will show thee no reason for it.
A good note. That keeps you from the windy side of the law.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly, but thou liest in thy throat.
Very brief and to exceed in good sense.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me,
Good.
thou killest me like a rogue and a villain.
Still you keep over the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare thee well. And God have mercy on one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better. And so look to thyself, thy friend as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Cheek. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot. I'll give it him.
You may have good reason for it, for he's in some commerce with my lady and will by and by depart.
Go, scout me for him at the orchard end. Away! Now will not I deliver this letter, for the behavior of the young gentleman gives him out to be of good capacity and breeding. His employment between his lord and my lady confirms no less. Therefore this letter, being so excellently ignorant, shall breed no terror in the youth. He will find it comes from a clodpole. But sir, I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth, set upon Ague Cheek a notable report of valor, as I know his youth will aptly receive it, and drive him into the most hideous opinion of his skill, rage, fury, and impetuosity, that they shall kill one another by the look, like cockatrices.
Here he comes with your niece. Give them way until he take leave, and presently after him.
I will meditate the while upon some horrid message for a challenge.
I have said too much upon a heart of stone and laid mine honour too unchary out. The same behaviour that your passion bears goes on my master's grief. Here, wear this jewel for me. 'Tis my picture. Refuse it not, for it hath no tongue to vex you. And I beseech you, come again tomorrow. For what shall you ask of me that I'll deny, that honour saved may upon asking give?
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
How may I give him that which I have already given you?
I will acquit you.
Well, come again tomorrow, and fare thee well. A fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee!
And you, sir.
That defence thou hast, betake thee to it. Of what nature are the wrongs thou hast done him, I know not. But thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, awaits thee in aught should end. Dismount thy tuck, be air in thy preparation, for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and deadly.
Do you mistake, sir? I'm sure no man hath any quarrel to me. My remembrance is very free and clear from any image of offence done to any man.
You'll find it otherwise, I assure you.
Pray, sir. What is he?
He is night, daubed with unhatched rapier. But he is devil in private brawl. Souls and bodies hath he divorced three. And at this moment, his incensement is so implacable that satisfaction can be none but by pang of death and sepulchre. What knowest his worth? Give it or take it.
I will return again into the house and desire some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter. I have heard of some kind of men who purposely put quarrels on others to taste their valour. Like this is a man of that quirk?
Sir, no. His indignation derives itself out of a very competent injury. Therefore get ye on and give him his desire.
This is as uncivil as strange, I beseech you. Give me this courteous office, and to know of the knight what my offence to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Signor Fabian, stay you by this gentleman till my return.
I beseech you, do you know of this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you, even to a mortal argument. Nothing of the circumstance more.
I beseech you, what manner of man is he?
He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, bloody and fatal opposite one could possibly have found in any part of Illyria. Will you walk towards him? I'll make your peace with him if I can.
I would be much bound to you for it. I am one that had rather go with Sir Priest than Sir Knight. I care not who knows so much of my metal.
Why, man, he's a very devil. I had a pass with him, rapier, scabbard and all, and he gives me the stucking with such a mortal blow that it is inevitable.
Possum, I'll not meddle with him.
Aye, but he will not now be pacified. Fabian can scarce hold him yonder.
Let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse. Quick, Capulet!
I'll make the motion. Stand thee there. Make a good show on it. This shall end without the permission of souls. Now I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have his horse! To take up the quarrel, I have persuaded him to use the devil.
He's as horribly conceited of him. He pants and looks pale as if a bear were at his heels.
Come, sir! There's no remedy. He will fight with you for oath's sake, but for the supportance of his vow, he protests he will not hurt you.
Pray God defend me. A little thing would make me tell them how much I lack of a man.
Give ground if you see him furious.
Come on, no! There's no remedy! He will fight with you for honor's sake! Therefore tie your sword! And see the gentleman, because he will not hurt you.
Pray God he keep his own.
I do assure you, it was against my will.
Put up your horse! If this young gentleman had done offence, I take the fault on me. If he offends you, I for him defy you.
You, sir? What are you?
One, sir, that for his love does yet do more than you have had her to bride to you, he will.
Nay, if you be an undertaker, I am for you.
Just to told, behold! Here comes an officer!
I'll be with you anon.
Pray, sir, put up your sword if you please.
Marry will I, and for that I promise you I'll be as good as my word. He will bear you easily and reigns well.
Antonio, I arrest thee at the count of Sir Orsino.
You do mistake me, sir.
No, sir, no jot. I know you well, though now you have no sea cap on your head.
Oh, I must obey. This comes with seeking you, though there's no remedy. I must answer it. What will you do see now that my necessity makes me to ask you for my purse back.
Come, sir, away!
I must entreat of you some of that money.
What money, sir? For the third kindness you have showed me here, I'll lend you something, but my having is not much. Hold, there's half my cover.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible that my deserts you in that persuasion? Do not tempt my misery. Lest you may be so unsound a man as to upbraid with those kindnesses that I have done for you.
I know of none. Nor know I you by voice or any feature. I hate ingratitude more in a man than lying, vainness, babbling, drunkenness, or any tainted vice whose strong corruption inhabits our frail blood.
Oh, heavens above!
Come, sir, I pray you go!
But let me speak! This young man you see before you, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death!
What's that to me? The time goes by! Away!
Oh, how violent idol proves this god! Thou hast, Sebastian, done good feature shame.
The man goes mad! Come, sir, go!
Lead me on!
Methinks his words do from such passion fly that he believes himself. So do not I. Prove true, imagination. Oh, prove true that I, dear brother, be now taken for you. He named Sebastian, I, my brother, know, yet living in my glass, even such and so. In favour was my brother, and so he went, still in his fashion, colour, ornament. Him I imitate. Oh, if it prove, tempests are kind and soul waves fresh in love.
A very dishonest poultry boy, more a coward than a hare. His dishonesty shows in seeing his friend in necessity and denying him. And as for his cowardship, ask Fabian.
A coward? Most devout coward. Religious in it.
Sid, I'll after him again and beat him.
Do cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
Come, let's see the event.
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to, thou art a foolish fellow.
Well held out to faith. Oh, no, I do not know you, nor I was not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her. Nor your name is not Master Cesario, nor this is not my nose, neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou know'st me not.
Vent my folly. He's heard that word of some great man, and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly. I'm afraid this great love of the world will prove a cockney. I prithee now, ungird thy strangeness, and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money for thee.
Now, sir, have I met you again? Here's for thee. Here's for thee.
Why, there's for thee, and there. All the people mad.
Hold, sir, I'll throw your dagger out of the house.
This I will tell my lady straight.
Come on, sir, hold.
I would not be some of your counterfeit tongue.
Let go thy hand.
Come on, sir. I will not let you go. Come on, soldier. You are well fleshed.
I will be free from thee. What wouldst thou now? If thou darest tempt me further, put up thy sword.
Nay, then I must have an ounce or two of this malapert blood from you.
Hold, Toby, on my life I charge thee, hold! Will it be ever thus, ungracious wretch, fit for the mountains and the barbarous cave, where manners ne'er were preached? Be not offended, dear Cesario. Out of my sight, root be gone! I prithee, gentle friend, go with me to mine house, that thou may hear there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, that thou thereby mayst smile at this. Thou shalt not choose but go. Do not deny.
What relish is this? How runs the stream? Am I mad, or else this is a dream? If fancy still my sense in levy steep, if it be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, sir, I prithee, wouldst thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
You say so, and so be.
This is the air, and that the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me, I do feel it and see it, and though 'tis wonder that I'm raptured thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where's Antonio then? I could not find him at the elephants, yet there he was. And there I found this credit that he had ranged the town to seek me out. Yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance, all discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes, and wrangle with a reason that persuades me to any other trust but that I am mad, or else the lady is mad.
Blame not this haste of mine. If thou meanst well, go with me and with this holy man to the chantry vine, and there, before him and underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of your faith. What do you say?
I'll follow this good man and go with you, and having sworn truth ever will be true.
Then lead the way, good father, and heaven so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friend?
Aye, sir.
You will let her know that I am here to speak with her, and bring her along with you.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of his, I do remember well, yes. When I saw it last, besmeared as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war. A bawbling vessel was he captain of. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is that Antonio. This is he that did the tiger ball while your long nephew Titus lost his leg. Here in the streets, desperate of shame and state, in private brabble did I apprehend him.
He did me kindness, sir, drew upon my side, but in conclusion put strange speech upon me. I know not what 'twas, but distraction.
Notable pirate, thou saltwater thief!
Orsino, noble sir, Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though, I confess, on basic ground enough, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither, that most ungrateful boy there by your side. For his sake did I expose myself. Cure for his love, it's the danger of this adverse town. True to defend him when he was beset, he denied me mine own purse, which I had recommended to him not half an hour before.
How can this be?
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth.
What would my love may not have where Olivia may seem serviceable? Cesario, you must be promised with me. Cesario, good, my lord. Speak, my duty hushes me. The old still true, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after my
Still so cool.
Still so constant, lord.
Perverseness! You uncivil lady! You ungrateful and inauspicious altars! My soul, the faithless offerings, have breathed out that ere devotion tended. What shall I do?
Even that which shall please my lord, that shall become.
Why shall I not, like an Egyptian fiend, at point of death, kill what I love? Come, boy. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
Yet I most succumbed apt and willingly to do you rest 1,000 deaths would die.
Can I go, Cesario?
After him I die. More than I love his eyes, more than my life, more by all laws than ever I shall love wife. If I do fame you witnesses above, punish my life for tainting of my love.
Highly detested. How am I beguiled?
Who does beguile? Who does do wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay.
Husband!
Can he that deny?
Her husband, Cyril!
No, my lord, not I. Welcome, father. Good father, I do charge thee by thy reverence here to unfold, though lately we intended to keep in darkness what occasion now reveals before 'tis right, what thou dost know hath newly passed
between this youth and me. The contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by the mutual joinder of your hands, sealed by the holy close of lips, attested by the interchangement of your rings, and all the ceremony of this sealed by my testimony in my function.
O thou dissembling cub! What wilt thou be when time has thrown a drizzle on my case? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet, where thou and I, henceforth, may never meet.
For the love of God, a certain! Send one presently to Sir Toby.
What is the matter, Sir Andrew?
He has broke my head across and given Sir Toby a bloody costume too. For the love of God, your help, I'd rather than £40 I were at home.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
Once gentleman, once Cesario. We took him for a coward. He's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman Cesar!
Oh, nicely! Here he is! Broke my head for nothing. And not that I did, I was set on to do it, but it's Toby. Here comes Sir Toby Holton. You shall hear more. But know this, if he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you well against than he did.
How now, gentlemen?
The tall one has hurt me! And there's an end on such deceiving surgeon son.
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby. An hour ago, his eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
Then he's a rogue, and the passionate smell him. I hate a drunken rogue.
Who's made this havoc with them?
I am sorry, madam.
One face, one voice, two persons. A natural perspective that is and is not.
Oh, Antonio! Oh, the hours have racked and tortured me.